Radio Raheem with Alexander Usyk, your first heavyweight win of your career.
Твоя первая победа в супертяжелом весе.
Я понял его. Yes, it's my first.
I understood what you said.
You've already become champion at cruiserweight. Is there something special about competing now at heavyweight?
Ты стал чемпионом в крузервейте. Есть ли что-то специфическое в соревнованиях в супертяжелом весе?
Не знаю.
I have no idea.
The reason I ask is because...
Есть, знаешь, что специфическое? То, что это мой первый бой, и там еще, там 4 пояса, которые еще нет у меня.
You know what specific is that it was my first fight, and there are 4 belts that I haven't obtained yet.
Being heavyweight champion in boxing is the crown jewel. It's the greatest accomplishment. I wonder if that would be more special to you than even being cruiserweight champion.
Быть абсолютным чемпионом в супертяжелом весе – это самое престижное, что может только быть. У меня вопрос: для тебя ли это означает нечто более специфическое, чем просто суперчемпионство в крузервейте?
Наверное, да, но для меня быть чемпионом не только иметь или владеть поясами. Для меня быть чемпионом — быть тем, кем я есть, любить свою семью, своих детей, людей в округе. И даже если они дают тебе пинка под зад, разворачиваться и говорить: «Я вас люблю», и уходить.
For me, being a champion is not just holding the belts. It's like loving people around you, loving your friends, your enemies, whatever. And even people, if they kick your ass, you just need to turn your head and say, "Oh, I love you. Thank you for that."
That is unique. I don't think I've ever heard a heavyweight champion say that.
Это уникально. Я никогда не слышал, что чемпион в супертяжелом весе такое говорил.
People will already compare you to the top heavyweights in the division, even after only one fight.
Люди сравнивают тебя с топ-супертяжем даже после единственного поединка.
And you know that they brag about knockouts and who has the most.
И они заботятся о нокаутах и у кого их больше.
So what will you say to people who undoubtedly will criticize how long it took you to get a stoppage against Chazz Witherspoon?
Что бы ты сказал людям, которые будут критиковать тебя за то, что ты так долго не мог остановить Чаза Уитерспуна?
Я вас люблю, фарту вам, масти, и продолжайте в том же духе.
I love you all the best for you, God bless you.
There are a handful of cruiserweights who have stepped up and had success in the heavyweight division.
Есть немало крузервейтов, которые поднялись в супертяжелый вес и были успешными.
Evander Holyfield, to name one. Obviously, there are others.
David Haye.
David Haye, of course, our great friend. Do you study any of these guys? Are you a fan of any of these guys?
Есть много крузервейтов, которые поднялись в супертяжелый вес и достигли успеха. Ты кого-нибудь из них изучаешь, их успех, как они к этому пришли?
Конечно, я смотрел все их поединки еще даже когда я не был чемпионом. И Дэвида Хэя, и Эвандера Холлифилда, и всех этих сильных и крутых чуваков.
Of course, I've been watching their fights. I've been studying their fights of Evander Holyfield, of David Haye, of all those great champions.
What is your approach to fighting guys who are going to be bigger than you? Probably most all of the heavyweights are going to be much bigger than you.
Какой у тебя подход к поединкам с ребятами из супертяжелого веса, которые будут больше тебя? Наверное, каждый из них будет больше, чем ты физически.
Они не будут меня видеть иногда.
They will not notice me sometimes.
By not notice you, what does that mean?
Что это означает? Не видеть тебя.
То и означает, они не будут меня видеть.
It means that they will not see me.
You're not that small.
Но ты не настолько маленький.
Вот именно, и в этом заключается весь секрет.
And that is the main core of the secret.
Иллюзия. Ты понимаешь, что
This is
такое?
the illusion.
Иллюзия обмана. Вот я люблю обманывать, но только в ринге обманывать.
This is the illusion of cheating. I love to cheat, but only in the ring.
Only ring.
Is there something that was there any difficulties for you tonight? Did Chazz Witherspoon pose any problems, maybe even unexpected problems?
Были какие-то у тебя сегодня сложности? Чазз Витерспун вызвал у тебя какие-то сложности, может быть, неожиданные
Мне
сложности?
чуть-чуть надо было приглядеться к нему, потому что я еще раз повторю, что мы готовились на другого оппонента.
I had to study him first because we were like preparing for the other opponent.
Естественно, мне надо было присмотреться. Я присмотрелся и после, наверное, после четвертого раунда начал более активные свои действия.
So it's certain that I had to look to study him for the first 4 rounds, and after the fourth round, I started my active stuff in the business.
И как только я их начал, все закончилось.
And as soon as I started it all finished.
I know you're a thinking man and you pride yourself on being intelligent in the ring, so every fight has got to be a learning experience. What did you learn tonight?
Я знаю, что ты каждый бой свой рассматриваешь как приходящий опыт. Что ты сегодня изучил?
Очередной опыт.
The upcoming experience.
Many people talk about Lomachenko's father being in your corner, whether he trains you, whether he doesn't. Do you consider him your current trainer?
Многие люди говорят, что отец Ломаченко твой тренер, которого не было у тебя в углу. Ты все же считаешь его своим тренером?
Конечно. Это мой наставник, это мой отец. Это человек для меня номер один. И я после боя с ним разговаривал. Он говорит, мы смотрели, все хорошо. И он был рад. Он радостно разговаривал.
Of course, I consider him to be my trainer, to be my mentor, the man number one for me. I talked to him after the fight, and he said that he's pleased, and he said, like, it's all fine.
Он спросил первое, что он меня спросил, все ли нормально с кулаками, с локтями, то есть совсем. Нет ли у меня травм? Я говорю, все хорошо. Я говорю, есть ли синяки? Он говорит, это чепуха, все нормально.
The first question he asked whether I have any injuries in my elbows, in my other bones, and I said no, it's all fine. All the thing I got is the hematomas, and he said no, hematomas, it's all right. No, don't worry about hematomas.
And lastly, is there anything that was successful for you as a cruiserweight that you think won't work as a heavyweight? Well, is there anything that you will need to change that may have worked before, but now you realize in the heavyweight division won't help you be successful?
Последний вопрос. Есть ли нечто такое, какие-то приемы, которые ты применял в крузервейте, которые не работают в супертяжелом весе, и ты считаешь, что они так никогда тебе успеха в супертяжелом весе не принесут?
Я просто еще не применял все приемы, которые есть в моем арсенале.
I have never applied all the things I've got.
Including your English. When are you going to start speaking English? We know you understand
Я
it.
понимаю, что он говорит скоро.
I know, I understand what you say. I'm going to start speaking soon.
Thank you. I appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Congratulations on a great win. Radio Raheem with Alexander Usyk. Hey.
Thank you.
Radio Raheem with Chazz Witherspoon. First of all, hell of a performance tonight, man. After the press conference, or during the press conference, after the fight, since you weren't there, I should tell you, everybody was very complimentary of your effort that you put on. Like, you came to fight, you came to win. Talk to me about what it was like progressing through that fight from the start to the 7th.
Well, in the beginning, I felt good. I was seeing some counters. And I think one of the worst things I could have did was I landed a solid shot and I see he didn't like it. And then I started trying to load up on my punches instead of just keep letting my hands go. So as the round started going on, once I started missing with some of the shots, when you miss with a shot, it kind of drains you a little more than when you land it on something. And I think he could see that I was starting to try to slow down a little bit. So he started coming forward. But he made the adjustment. You know, he kept coming forward. He's definitely awkward to be a southpaw. I don't like fighting southpaws anyway, but he's a southpaw that's awkward, and he's fast. So, I was just trying to land a big shot. And one time he kind of flurried on the ropes, and I tried to murder him with an uppercut. I tried to come off, and I kind of grazed him, and he backed off me. But I was hoping I could have landed that shot. But I mean, I basically was in there. I knew I had to try to clip him to win. I didn't think I would get a decision, and I knew the kind of shape that I was in. I didn't think I wasn't gonna be able to run at 12 rounds like that wide open. So that was the plan. The plan was to try to get him out of there.
What was his power like? How did it feel, his shots?
I mean, I really can't speak to that. I mean, I was never hurt. More than anything, I got tired, and my coach kind of saved me from myself, type of thing. Because he just kept asking me, you all right, you all right, you all right. So my coach kind of saved me from myself, because I'll just keep going. But he should be successful as a heavyweight. Yeah.
At 7 rounds at that pace on 4 days' notice, I mean, you got to be committed for your effort. Did you see openings that you feel like if you had been in better condition, you may have been able to take advantage of?
Yeah, I think if I was in better shape, I definitely could have landed some solid shots and better shots. 'Cause I think he was slowing down as well. Even though he was in better shape than me, he still was slowing down. Because some of the jabs that I was still able to land from time to time, if I wouldn't have been as tired, because I really don't get tired that quick. But I didn't really have the time that I needed to prepare for this. But my hat's off to him. I'm not trying to take nothing away from his win. He did what he had to do. His fans are great. They walk up, they give me a lot of respect. His management, Matchroom, the Zone. I'm good with everybody.
Did you have any conversation with Eddie Hearn? Did this effort give you any more opportunities coming in the near future?
Well, I mean, when we shook hands in the ring, he said I'll hear from him. So hopefully it turns into something. I mean, if I get some time, I mean, I'm coming to make it happen. Yeah, I'm coming to Rumble. So, and I won't get tired that quick if I have some time to prepare. Definitely.
You're the only guy who's ever fought Usyk at heavyweight. What do you think his prospects are in the division?
I mean, he's a skillful dude, so his skill set, I think he can outskill people all day long. I know Mr. Hearn and them are smart, so they're going to move him the right way. I think he's going to do good. I can't see him putting him in there in a fight he won't do good in. I mean, they know boxing better than I know boxing, so yeah.
Well, he's the WBO mandatory, so it stands to reason he just might be next up for whoever wins out of Ruiz Joshua. You think he's ready for that level of heavyweight?
I don't know. I don't like making predictions on people, but I don't know. We'll see. It depends on who wins that fight. I think that definitely matters, who wins that fight, who will fare better against. You know what I mean?
Who do you think you fare better against?
Come on, you keep trying to get me to throw somebody under the bus, man.
No, put them on the bus. Just tell me where they're sitting.
Nah, man, listen. What's the name can rumble, man? Ruiz can rumble, so I don't even want to say nothing about him because he can rumble. And if he cracks you, he moves his hands, he's good. But I think Usyk is bigger, longer. I think he outpoints Ruiz. Now, Joshua, that's a whole nother animal because Joshua's so big and so strong. And yeah, that one, yeah, I think that would be the tougher fight for Usyk. Yeah.
And I know you want to keep it positive. I won't force you to say anything bad. So what are Usyk's, you think's best assets in the heavyweight division? What do you think he can rely on? Because it won't be size.
Well, no, like they always said, his footwork. He can change gears. He's fast, awkward. That awkwardness can always throw you off. You got to prepare for that. So he's elusive, and he kind of knows what he's doing in there. And he doesn't get flustered. It's not like he ever got really flustered. So he keeps his composure. He's a true professional.
And when you stepped out of the ring, the crowd gave you an applause. When you came in this lobby, all the Ukrainians want to take pictures with you, gave you an applause. Are you proud of your performance tonight?
I mean, I'm not proud of my performance because I lost. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I guess people see that I put up the effort. I wasn't just talking. I was trying to walk it. But, yeah, like I said, I had more time, but I think it'd be a different outcome. I might be partying myself. So, yeah, I don't know.
There you go. Well, for myself and the boxing fans, we appreciate a guy who comes in, fights every round, puts together the best effort possible. You did that tonight, so thank you for that. Radio Raheem with Chazz Witherspoon.
That's a great name, man.